Hi, and welcome to the final part of Cloud Academy's AWS Certified Solutions Architect Professional Level Preparation course. In this lecture, we will discuss the things you need to study for the exam by taking a look at the exam's blueprint. These are the prerequisites for the exam, which I took directly from AWS's blueprint. The only absolute prerequisite is to be an AWS Certified Solution Architect in the associate level. However, I would have to agree with AWS about the other recommendations. It will be harder for you to earn this particular certification if you cannot check off the whole list. On the exam itself, you will face multiple choice and multiple answer questions. You'll get 170 minutes to complete the exam, which will consist of around 80 questions. The exam registration fee is $300 US. AWS does not publish exam passing scores. The domains, which means the larger topics that the exam covers, are almost equally split, so you'll need to be comfortable with all the topics in order to pass this exam. My advice is review all topics, but to focus on those with which you are weakest. You should also be aware that most of the questions are descriptions of fictional situations where you need to solve a problem or determine the best approach to optimize something that already exists, so you will have to deal with individual questions that demand solid knowledge of more than one domain. More than that, you will also have long questions where you'll have to choose from among 4 long alternatives. All alternatives will probably be reasonable solutions. However, you will have to choose the single best answer based on the given scenario. In short, this means that you will have to use your time wisely, not spend too much time on a particularly complicated question, but instead, just move on to the other questions and come back to the ones you skipped once you're done with all the others. Point by point, this is a very good overview of the AWS knowledge that you will need. Many of these topics were covered by the associate level certification. However, this time, you will need to show a deeper understanding, which is where those 2 years of AWS experience will come in very handy. And, of course, you will also need to bring yourself up to speed on any topics that aren't part of the associate level exam. The pro exam will cover such AWS core services as EC2, VPC, Route 53, load balancing, auto scaling, EBS, S3, Glacier, RDS, and CloudFront. You will also be expected to be familiar with deployment and management issues and security best practices, along with the key cloud principles of elasticity and scalability. You should assume you will face questions touching on all aspects of infrastructure, reliability, and connectivity. In the next videos, we are going to look at some of this in greater detail.